Right here.
You got lots of room in that big truck?
No, I got lots.
Okay.
Does some just need a ride?
Yeah.
You guys need a ride?
Yeah, you do need a ride.
Come with me.